Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. Well, it's MMU weekend, Mighty Men in Uniform weekend, where we honor all of our outreaches to the military and we honor our men and women in uniform. It's going to be a great day, a lot of special things in the services today. We look forward to seeing you. But right now, I want to take you back to the very last passage in the book of Job, Job chapter 42, beginning with verse 7. After the Lord had said these things to Job, he said to Eliphaz the Temanite, I am angry with you and your two friends, because you have not spoken of me what is right, as my servant Job has. You have not spoken of me what is right, as my servant Job has. Now, you need to read that and then go back and read again the book of Job. Because now all of a sudden you realize that when you read the words of these men, very religious, very, forgive me, full of condemnation, that these were not the words of God, and this is not how God wanted himself to be represented. And then you go back and you read Job's words and you realize Job spoke of God what is right. Yes, there were things he didn't understand, but Job spoke of God what is right. I want to challenge you today. Maybe you're going through some really hard times. Make sure that even in the hard times, you speak what is right of God. You speak well of God. That the things you say of God are good things. Maybe there's some sickness and disease in your body. Speak of God what is right. Don't look around and say, well, you know, da-da-da-da. Now just look at God and say, God, you are my healer. What can I say about God? Jesus carried away my sicknesses, my pains, and my diseases. What can I say of God? He is good and his mercy endures forever. What can I say of God? My God will never fail me. My God will never forsake me. Say of God what is right. And be careful not to open your heart and open your ear to the words of the comforters, maybe we should call them the condemners. Don't listen to those words. Many years ago, Sister Bev was sick and almost died. And I will never forget this lady that came over to our house, quote, to pray for Sister Bev. And as she came in the house, she wanted to tell Sister Bev all the horrible things that she didn't like about her. I went and took that lady and said, ma'am, get out of the house right now. What I wanted to do was see if she could fly and throw her off the balcony. But of course, you can't do things like that. But I couldn't believe the condemnation that came out of that woman's mouth. Brothers and sisters, if you've got someone that you know that's going through hard times, make sure that you speak of God what is right to them. And if you're going through hard times, speak of God what is right.